It is a fundraiser for barbecue lovers. It's the 5th annual Jacksonville Backyard BBQ Championships. It's the chance to taste up to 60 teams and their creations, and you can cast your vote for the best barbecue in Jacksonville.
Well, my vote is it smells good so far. You can also help to send homeless kids to college. Here to tell us about the fundraiser, Cole Pepper. Tell us about this great cause.
Well, before we get into the barbecue, one of the many things that Daniel does is to help kids who have been homeless, especially teens who have been in the foster care system. It's, tough sometimes to get a teenager who's been in the foster care system adopted. So Daniel does a great job of finding putting some stability. Project Prepare is a nationally renowned program that Daniel has. And these kids who go through Project Prepare then get ready for school, they go off to college, and what the scholarship that we have founded here, the Glyn Cook Memorial Scholarship, does is it brings, gives an opportunity to help kind of defray the costs of college for these kids. And for a lot of these kids, that means they only have to work 1 or 2 part-time jobs rather than 3, and it just makes a whole lot easier to get to college.
And the whole concept is to get the best tasting barbecue, right?
Yeah, this it's a nice tie-in. You have to sacrifice by eating barbecue to help kids who really need it.
Tough charity.
Yeah. And so this was a brainchild. My wife came up with this idea 5 years ago. We started this after, in the name of my late father-in-law, Glyn Cook, who was a former chairman of the board at Daniel. So on Saturday, the Backyard BBQ Championships at the stadium at Everbank Field, and you will have a chance with your ticket to sample barbecue, as you mentioned, from up to 60 teams. So I want to kind of walk you through what a judge will look for in barbecue throughout the course. So we've got 2 different sets of ribs. We'll have chicken, pork, and ribs as part of the competition on Saturday. But there are 3 things you want to look for as a judge. You want to look for the appearance, then you got texture and tenderness, then you have taste and flavor. All right, so obviously, as you can see, these 2 different sections of ribs, you can see a little different look to them.
Right.
Right. And so you'd want to judge which one has a more visual appeal to it.
Well, it is always
that looks so moist and juicy.
Yeah, it does. It does. But if you like the kind of a charred look, you got that.
It would only take a minute at a time till Blake rolled in, right? Yeah. So grab a rib.
Okay.
Everybody, go ahead.
All right.
It didn't take me long to grab
one of each, or
You take that one.
I'll take this one.
Okay, this looks good.
All right.
We're all going to bite at the same time?
Sure. Now, so what you want to, when you take a bite of it, you want it to have a little bit of give. It's sort of like a little, you don't just want it falling off the bone, because you don't want the rib to wind up in your lap.
I didn't know there was a special way to do this. I normally just...
Well, this is what you're looking for in the taste and the tenderness and texture category. So go ahead and take a bite. All right. So if it pulls too much or if it's too chewy, that's not what you want. But if it just kind of gives you a little bit of a grab, that's what you're looking for. And then of course the third part is taste and flavor. And it's there is a standard that judges look for.
He's going to town.
I'm glad I brought enough. The judges look for something that is the standard. And it's not just, hey, what is my favorite thing? But they try to kind of craft it into, this is what everybody is shooting for. Some judges like a little spicier, some judges like a little sweeter, like all of us. Everybody has a little different taste.
Everyone's got a different taste.
You just have to find a way to enjoy it.
All right, thanks so much. Thanks for bringing by some breakfast.
Breakfast ribs.
Yeah, right. Well, the Jacksonville Backyard BBQ Championships is next Saturday from noon to 5 at Everbank Field. If you purchase your tickets ahead of time, there are $16.50, and the day they will be $20 that day. For more information, you can head over to danielkids.org.